Rebels and Dogs from Athens. Yep, that's what usually happens. He lands near the hedges. And a quick throw to Zachariah Branch, who makes a grab for about 8 yards. Chauncey Bowens, it's his turn to the backfield. He's got the football to Flea Flicker. Stockton launching downfield, looking for Colby Young. He's got it in stride. Trickery from Mike Bobo, and the Dogs in business inside the Ole Miss 25.
Well, this is a really challenging play for this corner. He gets his eyes in the backfield. That was Chris Graves. Watch him right here. He starts to take a peek. He loses the receiver because of the way you see the speed and being able to pull away.
Down on the field preseason, it could be a factor on punts and kicks. Drives it. No problem for Woodring. 2 excellent field goal kickers today. And Georgia drives it 42 yards. Guy. But this is all new for him. Needs help from Kyron Lacey. He's a very tough to tackle back. They fake it to Lacey and flip it in the flat, and that's their big weapon. Daquan Wright, one of my favorite players to watch. You start studying the tape, big fella. 3 receivers to the left. Dribbling set off to the right. Chambliss, a slant, a dart. It's caught and right near the marker.
To be able to get the separation for the first down.
One Lacey set out far to the left. He's looking to the right. Another very accurate throw. He's putting it on the money. And 2nd and 10. Wide open. Dribbling was kind of ignored. A big push in there, and that's going to be good enough for another first down. Just gets it off. Fumble! That was messed up. It was a little too kind of sluggish, the operation, and didn't leave much time. And he's never heard crowd noise like this against him. Chambliss is going to take off. Can he get to the pylon? He does, standing up, and Ole Miss right down the field.
Right here, who's spying the quarterback, but he gets outrun. Chambliss knew exactly where he wanted to go. Impressive that he stepped up away from Cole. Then he knew it was him against number 5. Who's going to get to that corner? Uses the speed and the awareness to put Ole Miss up here early.
4, play clock winding down now. And Stockton looking to throw, now takes off, makes a man miss, and dives for a first down.
On one side, they feel pretty good about Antonio Kite 8 on the other.
Fake that was going to be a reverse and handed off to Bowens off the right side. Shows his power. A very talented right tackle. They're not sure if he can have the stamina today to go the distance, but he's out there starting. Branch still running. Very tough to bring down. Excellent balance as well as being very twitchy. Chess game because tempo they think can be effective, but you're right, in the bigger picture, give that offense fewer at bats if you can. Stockton, not a great throw. Lawson lucky, the tight end kind of came back around, twisted to make the catch for 13. Set up just inside the 14. Fake it to Frazier. And Stockton pitches it. It's Delp who makes the catch on the run. Knocked out of bounds. And now Frazier motions out. Stockton took a look that way. Now launches to the end zone. Wide open is Lucky for the touchdown. Tight ends playing a big part in that drive, and they cap it off.
He's trying to communicate, make sure everybody's on the same page. You got 3 receivers out there, 2 defenders come up. Nobody stays on the back end with Lucky. Easy read, but was all established because of the Bobo motion there to confuse the defense.
They won the D2 national championship. Off the fake, Chambliss throws it across the middle, and there's that big tight end. Daquan Wright is a problem, and Georgia hasn't solved it yet.
Act like they typically do this year.
That time they back everybody out except for 3. He squeezes it into Trey Wallace, and it's a 12-yard gain and another first down.
Making a play, and then a poor block on top of that by the receiver.
Winston Watkins, the receiver, was in the backfield. They pitch it downfield to him, and he's wide open. A little wrinkle. They put the receiver in the backfield, and the Dogs totally lost track of him. Lacey reaches and is going to be spotted short, they say. KJ Bolden holding on to him. Lacey, easy. Bulldogs give up a second touchdown to Ole Miss. 2 possessions, 2 scores. They go back on top. You add in today's carries, 138. Nobody else on this team has more than 18 carries as a running back. Stockton, meanwhile, has plenty of time on first down and makes a low throw. London Humphreys, reliable. Have a 3rd down conversion against Auburn until the 4th quarter. They're going to try to run for it and get it. Bowen just barrels into Ole Miss territory. Big chunk play to convert 3rd and 7. Got G all the time. Across the middle. Catch is made. Dylan Bell, who's been waiting to make impact plays. Keeper, Stockton, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They answer right back. What can they do to slow down Trinidad Chambliss? On the edge, pitch down, and the catch is made by Caleb Odom, the tight end, and he rumbles. Start is in Sanford Stadium, and he has been nearly flawless so far. That's Stribling in his 47th start. College football bounced around Wazoo. Bring him in cold from the half-yard line. Chambliss goes in motion this time, and he just barrels in. Lacey on the direct snap, so a lot going on, and Ole Miss finishes another touchdown drive to go back on top.
Good job of just pushing, bowling people back. Easy touchdown.
So Austin Simmons, who's been battling an ankle injury, and that's when Chambliss is taken off like a rocket ship, comes in for a couple plays. They put him in the slot, fake it to him. Of course, we'll get it to begin the second half, as you said. Stockton was looking downfield on 3rd and 3, and now pitches it short for a first down. Typically have problems getting blocked. And that one is up and good. So as time expires in a really entertaining and offensive dominated first half, namaste Zen out there. Just keep doing what you're doing if you can. Breaking free. Stribling in a foot race. Down the sideline. An electric touchdown. Ole Miss still perfect. 75 yards. They've been methodical the first 3 drives, Kirk. This time, boom, 2 plays.
And Lane Kiffin, who's fired up, he saw something from the sideline. He's known for his ability to communicate. Down, you look at all those red jerseys. They're up close, ready to blitz. Get the ball out fast. Now make one guy miss. Make a miss, and now it's a foot race. And there's Lane right there. Oh, you got to show Lane. He's involved in the foot race. There he is. Come on, Lane. Let's go. Get it up there.
The guy with the football's had some pretty good speed, too, for Ole Miss, but nobody faster than Stribling.
A good call there. Works out. Good way to start the second half.
4 for 4, all the Rebels. Touchdowns. Bowens. Georgia, though, on their end, has been able to answer.
Being able to deal with T.J. Dottery there.
Now it's a 3-man rush, and Stockton has time and zips it in there to Kobe Humphreys came back, get it, went a little curl. Turns and hands it to Bowen to the left, makes a cut, and they're grabbing at the football. They can't get it. 1st and goal. Perkins dropped him for another 5-yard gain. The game winner against Tennessee. Touchdown. They zip it across the middle. Lawson Lucky, his 2nd today. Tight ends have waited to make a big impact.
You have Delpierre, you have Lucky here. And again, you got a defense with their eyes in the backfield, really worried more about what was going on with McCray checked in. I think they were just thinking with that motion, that's going to be a toss sweep.
This season. That's Jones in motion. Stockton pats the ball, spins free, scanning the end zone, and he'll be dropped by Suntarian Perkins to the sack. Pitch on 3rd down today.
Now he is.
3-man rush, long throw sidelines, going up to get it is Alexander, and a flag comes in, but what a grab, and they're still perfect on 3rd down.
What
Pass
a
interference.
catch.
Defense, number 15. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Here to lay out. Tight coverage. The left hand and arm goes up. He's inbounds. Look at the reaction from Ole Miss. Jeez, that's big time.
Correct snap. Lacey to Chambliss. Are you kidding me? Looking to throw the ball is Alexander. And just fake it to him. He scoots down the sidelines. Trickery on 4th and 1.
In front of this tough environment.
Chambliss. There's a slant. He's caught by Trey Wallace. David Pollock, our buddy, paid a visit to the bus. He said typically what Smart does after halftime is offensive line, but let's see if this one heads to the perimeter. Nope, they're going to try to run right into it. And Chambliss, touchdown, he got in. Trinidad Chambliss continues a superb performance in his first FBS road start.
Well, he does a heck of a job at navigating. He's so natural as a ball carrier. Almost running back skill set. And then the leg drive there. Oh, the knee touches. They'll probably take a peek at this.
After video
It's
review,
been fascinating.
the call of a touchdown is upheld.
So 5 drives, 5 touchdowns. Lacey and Chambliss each have 2 rushing touchdowns. Does this feel different, though?
It feels different. Absolutely. Doesn't mean they can't win it, but it feels different.
Well, they're going to do it the old-fashioned way. They get in the drive with 2 McCray runs. And
A good job on 3rd and short. Now here we are at 4th and 1. They got to get right to that 45-yard line.
still 3rd quarter, but it feels urgent. Bowens and McCray, both big fellas in there. No! Yes! There's no way he was going to get out of that. He was stacked up, and he just broke free. Stockton launching. Grant comes back, makes the catch. Wins the 1-1 on Battle. Play 12 of this drive. Looking to throw for it, pitches it down, and Frazier walks in. Desperately needed for the Dogs to cut into this lead. Deafening now. Extra rusher, Chambliss slings it, broken up. Dalen Everett got the arm out in front of Stribling, and Georgia, ladies and gentlemen, has a stop against Ole Miss.
And you said it, deafening, by far the loudest this stadium's been.
And out. And the Dogs, will they continue to pound away? No, they give it to Dylan Bell on the edge. Bell off and running. Dylan Bell dragged down at midfield. Frazier off the left side, broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage, drives those legs, first down and more.
With a condensed formation look with a couple tight ends and Humphreys.
Play fake. Stockton scanning downfield, and now just trying to scramble. Has a lot of room off to his left, and he ain't sliding. Dives down, first down at the 25. 2nd and 10. Stockton to Branch. He's got some space. Makes a cut. Ole, and then leaps out of bounds. He'll stop and go from Zachariah. It's another first down. This Georgia running game. Bowens the back. Fake it to him. Stockton end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Hat trick. Lawson lucky.
But he's making the read off of the linebacker right here. Once you make that read, the linebacker commits up. It's a nice throwing lane for him to be able to put the ball right on the money for, as he says, number 3 on the day for Lucky.
Here we go, 3rd and 9. Chambliss launching downfield, battle for the ball. All making the play was Trey Wallace, but broken up and saying thumbs down is DeMello Jones. Dogs get another stop. Back to back, 3 and outs. They have been moved backwards pretty aggressively by this offensive line. Lately, there you go. On cue, invading the backfield has been Xavier Harris. Belly hanging out, but he's got some quicks for a big man. Tackles for loss in the game. So the Dogs at 2nd and 12 looking to throw for it. Stockton down the far sideline. Making a catch is Dylan Bell. One-on-one, fought back and came up with it. 36 yards inside the Ole Miss 40.
Now the best ball Gunner Stockton makes, in my opinion, is that downfield go ball. And why not go after the weakness? Even though it's a risky call after that tackle for a loss, the weakness of Ole Miss is the corners. Go after him. Trust your quarterback to make a throw. He's holding on.
Right on cue, Frazier, speaking of boxers, makes the move, cuts it back in, another chunk.
That was a 3-yard loss that turned into a 3-yard gain.
Rebels need to get a stop. Georgia needs 3 to keep this punishing drive going. Frazier. No, he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That is a big play by Andrew Jones, a backup who's played well this afternoon. That kick gets up and over the long arms of Wright. Knocked it right through to force OT and eventually win it. Lacey. The passing game hasn't worked in the 4th quarter. Not looking nearly as calm and composed as he was for the first 3 quarters. Pressure comes again. Chambliss trying to stay alive and now just has to throw it away. Pressure again. Stands and delivers, and it was almost intercepted. Dalen Everett broke it up, and it's 4th down.
And how much of that is Georgia cranking up the defense here these last couple of possessions?
I vote for the latter.
Yeah.
4th down, gotta have it. Not gonna get it. Batted down to the line of scrimmage. That was Josh Horton again, just trying to take over late in the game, and the Dogs are gonna do it again.
The most resilient team in college football, the Georgia Bulldogs, did not look good early. They just keep together. They just believe. When you do it that many times, we showed you a graphic, they did it in 24. It's the 3rd time they've done it in 25. A twist right there allows him to be able to get to that edge and use his eyes to time that up perfectly.
You have depth. They don't have what they're used to having, but you get a guy like Horton who's fresh. He's flying around as a pass rusher in his last.
You want this, you got that.